Testing. Okay, yep, that's working. Okay. All right. So, last Friday we did Heaven on High. Or no, we're not. We're doing Heaven on High tonight. I'm an idiot. Last week we did Palace of the Dead and had a very unfun coincidence and getting disconnected. And tonight we're going to do Heaven on High, ideally more than just the first 30 floors, but that's the goal. Now, unfortunately, because of how my aetherpool is allocated, I wasn't able to reset as much as I would have wanted to. But again, for the same thing, I'm not going to get any aetherpool for the first 20 floors because I want to show like how easy it can be. But thankfully, Heaven on High is by far the easiest to do with low aetherpool. So it shouldn't be an issue in the slightest. But with that being... Oh, we'll reset that. But with that being said, let's just get right into it. Don't waste any time. Go in with a fixed party. That means we're going to enter solo. We're going to be starting on floor 1. And we're going to keep going until we break our portrait. God damn it. Not much is really going to change from... I shouldn't have picked that up. Not much is really going to change from the Heaven on, or from Palace of the Dead. We're still going to be picking up all the different chests that we want to get. We still want to get as many levels as we can early. And while I didn't ignore that one, I am going to be ignoring the silver chests, but if you're actually trying to do this, you wouldn't want to do that. Now, I'm doing this as Gunbreaker because it is one of the stronger jobs to do it as, with the other really good choice being actually Warrior. And then, you know, your standards of Summoner, Red Mage, Machinist. But yeah, for like Heaven on High though, Gunbreaker and Warrior are usually your best options just as a new player. Just actually in general, they're going to be the easiest to play and do everything with. Now, nothing is really going to be that threatening in these first 10 floors. In truth, I could pull multiple enemies together, honestly, for a long time. So yeah, you don't really have to worry with I was about to pick that up. There are a few things new to Heaven on High that we might come across. I can't really control one of them, and that's down here, that Magicite. And we'll strengthen a steel. That's kind of funny. Magicite, that's something we're gonna want to show off at some point, hopefully. You get those from... Oh, I just realized it's gonna be hard to show off Magicite because I think they only drop from silver chests. Ugh. Well, essentially what Magicite is, since I'm not gonna be taking silver chests for the first 20 floors, is it's just a room wipe. You use it summons a primal, and it just clears all the enemies off the floor. Now, one exception to this is you can get an Elder Summon in the form of Odin, and what he does is he can actually one-shot a boss. So it's actually a good idea to, you know, if you get an Odin, to keep that in your pocket, because it's just an easy way to get rid of some of the more annoying bosses that you might end up fighting. There also are new Pomanders that we are going to be able to take advantage of. Hopefully we'll get a couple of those so I can talk about them. And but trap-wise, I don't believe anything changes. Instead of being turned into a toad, you're turned into an otter. That's about it. But yeah, nothing really of note so far. That being said, I do want to go ahead. I'm going to move this up a little bit. We're going to take my Empyrean potions off my hot bar. And instead, what potions are we getting? We're getting max potions. I want to put max potions on my bar. Speaking of the otter, we're just gonna wait here for about 20 seconds. Do 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 do. I guess we could talk about why like Gunbreaker is so strong on Heaven on High, but simply jobs don't tend to be frailty. Jobs don't tend to be balanced well for old content, so like Gunbreaker's just really strong damage wise, and being at this level and being a tank also means that they just can survive other things that other jobs might not be able to. And it's a similar thing with Warrior. The fact with the healing changes that made for them, they're just incredibly durable, which, you know, just provides a lot of extra safety, lets you deal with things that, you know, you might not be able to do otherwise on some of the other jobs. Oh, wait, I have them over here. So I'm just going to do that. Again, like Palace of the Dead, we're going to want to basically kill every enemy on the floor to get until we get to the max level. I do gotta be somewhat careful because my auto healing is turned off. I have to remember that. So thankfully, we are healing with the auto shell. Another good benefit to Gunbreaker is the fact they're a tank. Means they have interject, so mimics are not an issue compared to where if we were to play something like a summoner, like a red mage, chests would always be dangerous because there's always the potential that we'd run into a mimic and have to deal with pox. But, you know, machinist, tanks, don't have to deal with that. So, another boon to playing with a tank or ranged. Now, let's quickly talk about frailty. This is basically just, this puts a debuff on the enemies for a few minutes, making them all do reduced damage. A treasure room. No, it's just a room full of things. Honestly, there's not really that much to talk about in these early levels. Again, this is kind of just same thing. There's no really dangerous enemies of note. And to be fair, that's kind of true to an extent with a lot of things on Heaven on High. Solo-wise, it doesn't really start to get scary until around around floor 60, 70. I actually have a friend who's currently trying for the solo achievement, and those are the ones that he is that he's been talking about. Another steal. As always, it's generally a good idea to build a stockpile of your pomanders, but once you get to 3, you don't have to worry about using one. Like, if I wanted, I could just set on 2, but I prefer to wait until I get a new one at that 3 marker. That way I just get it for free. But you don't necessarily have to do that. Again, don't ignore your silver chest. That's also because it's not only is it how you upgrade your gear, but it's how you're going to get your magicite. And magicite are your best way of dealing with very troubling situations. And other things to keep in mind are that, you know, you can use food, which I'm sure we'll eat a pizza. That gives us some extra health. That makes you a little bit more durable. Again, not that important in these early levels because nothing's going to... nothing's going to be really that dangerous to you or do that much damage. But it's nice just for the extra layer of safety. Anyways. So thankfully, unlike Palace of the Dead, since it's only a 10 level gap between the beginning level and the max level, we aren't actually going to end up having to do the mob killing as much as we would in Palace. Because I believe we should either finish it like halfway. We should be mostly done with the first 10 floors, and then the second 10 will only have like a couple extra levels to get. I believe. I know for a fact that's how it is in Orthos. It's been a minute since I've done Palace of the Dead. Not Palace of the Dead. I keep doing that. Heaven on High, because Heaven on High generally is the one I've done the least, despite the fact I think it's the only one I've actually made to the end with a group. Because I've actually tried... I've done it solo, all of them solo, more than I've done them with a group, actually. Which is to say, I haven't actually made it to the end in a lot of them. In the case of Orthos, I didn't do it much after release. Because I think I made it to floor 70 on my solo run and then died very stupidly, and I just never went back. In Past the Dead, a similar thing happened to me where I made it to floor 150 and I had to abandon the run because something came up and I had to leave at that moment right as I started, the floors, and since you can't back out, the run was dead. I had no choice but to, abandon it, and that killed my enthusiasm for doing Palace of the Dead for a long time, because that was a basically flawless run up to that point, and I just had to abandon it. And that was my first time doing it, too. But to be fair, the last 50 floors are the dangerous part of Palace of the Dead, so it's not like, I had dealt with any of the really scary stuff, but it still killed my motivation for a long time. As for Heaven on High, it's just, I don't know, I just never really did much of Heaven on High. Ow. We got Heart of Light. I'm not going to use that anytime soon. We got a sight. We got another steal. It's giving us a lot of steals. I can't take that. I love how it's giving... it's really giving me a lot of silver chests. Shame I'm not allowing myself any for the first 20 floors. Do your thing. We got another sight. We got a witching. It's not giving us the useful one, sadly. A witching is useful, but it's not something you want. Once you get 3, you don't want more. Until you start having to use them. Bubble Bath, which is a cone, I believe. Never mind, he's dead. He doesn't get to use it. Other side. Okay. I'm not going to complain about having our safety options. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we'll see the new floor type until the next 10 levels. At least I've never seen it spawn on the first 10, because I have done this a couple times. I've just never seen it, but I always see it like the second 10. And another thing that's kind of unfortunate is there is another thing unique about Heaven on High that I am not guaranteed to show off, unfortunately, because it is both random and a bit rare. Rude. What's up with the steel? I shouldn't have used that. I should have waited until I left the floor. What's up with all the steals, though? Give me more strengths. This is what I get for not respecting the traps. As a general rule, you should walk around the edge of a room to avoid... That's not what I meant to do. Walk around the edge of a room to avoid traps. Now, it's really not that important, and this is basically true for all the deep dungeons. It's not that important until you get into the later floors, what would generally be considered the dangerous floors, which, like, for a palace is around floor 60. To 60 to the end is where you kind of really need to start respecting those traps. Ooh, is that a treasure room? We don't have a fortune, do we? No, that's just no, all the enemies are just really big. But it's a good idea to just get into the habit of going around the edges of rooms, not for, you know, reasons like that. Because later on, lurings are basically a death sentence. And to be fair, that one was right in the door, so it's a good chance I would have hit that anyways, but... And furthermore, it's actually... We kind of want to hit lurings in these early floors just for levels. That's kind of true for all the deep dungeons. But no, normally... Hey, there's a second string. But no, normally what you want to do is when you're going through rooms, do it like this. That's funny. And that'll let you avoid most traps. Not all traps, because they can definitely spawn, like, right here, and you could definitely touch it going here. But yeah, you'll usually avoid traps if you skirt the edge of a room, and I didn't try that one, did I? Oh, it's another freaking steal. But yeah, you'd like do this. Go around, around. And then just step right into the edge of the ring. And that'll let you avoid most traps. I think especially for Heaven on High. I know Palace and your Orthos have, like, weird room types as you get into the later floors that just have some very mean trap placements. I don't think Palace has that issue, but I could be wrong. No, this isn't Palace. I keep doing that. I don't think Heaven has that issue. I could be wrong. Affluence, we're just going to use that. Heavily Uambaba. Or Uambabi. Uababa. Uabami. Look away! Aha! Thankfully, we don't have to look at you to AoE. Oh god. That being said, I didn't realize the second one was AoE. Okay, I was about to say, you're taking a really long time to use that interject. Rude. Oh, it's over there. Damn it. I can see the chest that was blending in. And we get another freaking steal. I don't think our buff is... Oh, wait. I don't think our buff has dropped below 5 minutes. We're getting one like every 3. Really. Oh, okay. Well, we can't even use it. You know what? That's probably for the best. I think you might be able to get magicites from bronzes as well. Like I said, I don't think you can get them from golds. Pretty sure you get them from silvers. Not so I think you can get them from bronzes. I don't know that part for sure though either, but I'm like confident. Okay, and I'm not gonna say confident. I'm pretty sure you don't get them from golds. I think it's a silver thing. Because it makes like silver chests more worth it as you get into the higher levels. Because once you get max aetherpool, the only reason you would take silvers is for like points. At least in Palace of the Dead, that's like the only reason you would take it. Haha, I don't have to look at you to do my AoE. Being said. Now, I don't remember... Oh, we got a double negative floor. I didn't even realize. Do you do the annoying thing? You do the annoying thing. So, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. I think that first attack that he does is... You want to interrupt... You want to interrupt it? I thought I couldn't see that chest. And the second one I think is just a raid wide. I think the first one you want to interrupt because I can't use that. It might give him a like a shield, not a shield, but a spike buff, like ice spikes. I might be thinking of the Orthos version of it because I know like like I said, there's a similar version or similar enemy in Orthos called the Ymir. It's based on Final Fantasy VI enemy, and if you let that happen, he can very much end your life. But then again, the enemies in heaven tend to be a lot less dangerous. Oh no. The game did not take me kindly. Didn't take kindly to me saying it's less dangerous. Traps are another reason why it's just generally a good idea. Stop it. No, no. It's just it's just generally, Jesus, I'm struggling today. A good idea to not fight in rooms. Usually you'd want to pull enemies into the hallways because, there's not, excuse me, there's no traps in the hallways. So you'll almost always be safe when fighting within them. And we get a max potion. Again, you should be taking the silver chests if you see them. I'm not because I want to stay at low aether level, at least for the first 20 floors, just to kind of show how it can be done with a low aether pool. Wow, it's I apparently I pissed really pissed off the game. This is well, at least it's a small floor because this is a particularly cursed floor. Like those are three like the only way it could be more annoying is if it turned off my abilities instead of just blinding me. Hey, our steel finally dropped below 5 minutes. Hey, the data kill you eventually. Hey, Palminder strength. Now we're at 3. Out of the dot already. There we go. It's an interesting sound the thing makes when it dies. Oh, what floor are we on? Yeah, sure. Come on, Mandragores. Alterations are almost always worth using, especially early on. Even in the lighter floors, like they're not that bad to use just because, if you get Mandragores, it's just a free room. And Mimics, especially if you're playing something like a Machinist, like a tank, I should just say ranged, a physical range. If you're playing something that can interject, Mimics aren't that dangerous. Like, they hurt, but not enough to where it's really gonna, make or break you, especially, like, if you're in those later floors where it really, can have a big impact. You're probably gonna have some Hyperion potion. They're Empyrean potions here, right? Yeah, Empyrean potions. Like, you just pop an Empyrean... Mystical chest in here? I don't know why I'm coming back here. This is the exit. I can... Yep. Intuition. Yeah, you just pop an Empyrean potion, and usually that's enough healing to survive any damage that a Mimic would do to you. So, yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind with alterations, is they're usually good to deal with. Affluences, though, those are a bit more dangerous as you get into the later floors, just because them increasing your chances of getting a treasure room. Treasure rooms become significantly more dangerous and or time consuming. Just because, yeah, normal enemies can get very dangerous, especially when comboed with one another, depending on the floors. And so the less treasure rooms you have to deal with as you get into the later floors, the better is the general thing. The music in Heaven and High is so like so much more relaxing than the other two. Because like, you know, in Palace, oh yeah, nice, we finally get strength. In Palace, you're just getting like all the music from like ARR and I think a little into Heavensward. Whereas like Heaven on High, I think it's mostly the Stormblood music, and then like not Shadowbringers, Orthos is like everything, including like the Pulse albums, which is just like, hey, we got the Mandragoras. That's gonna be a lot of easy experience. Oh yeah, for the record, if you actually stand next to them when you do the thing, you get stunned. It doesn't do damage, and it's not a threat, it's just funny. God damn it. No, we got a Serenity. There's two more Commanders I really want to get, but I don't think the game wants me to get them. Yeah, man. Actually, we can start taking you. Oh, wait, I'm playing Gunbreakers, like impossible to move thing. Well, I don't have Continuing yet, so it's not that bad. So yeah, we're on the last floor before the boss. It's really wanted to give me a lot of silver chests. Why can't it do this when I'm actually, you know, not limiting myself? Oh, look at Ymir. What was I saying? I don't know. I forgot. I got distracted by all the silver chests it's giving me. Yeah, no, that thought process is gone. Yeah, the static charge, I think, is the one you want to interrupt. I know the other one is the raid wide, but I think that static charge is the one that puts the spike shield on them, so you either have to interrupt it or stop attacking him until it falls off. I believe that's how it works. I'm just going off memory here. And now we have the first boss, which again, I gotta remember how. I know what he does. I just gotta remember. I think there's something weird with it. So obviously, with any boss, especially if you think you're gonna struggle with it, pop a strength, pop a steel. I'm not going to, especially since, you know, I have more aetherpool in my armor than I'd want to show off. So I'm gonna. I'll use the strength because I have it, but yeah, use either if you want it. I'm not gonna use a steel because, like I said, I just kind of don't wanna. And let's do the boss. So I think he does mostly two things. The first is, you know, that AoE, and then I think he's going to knock us back in a second. I think, yeah, it's just the knockback. Yeah, so we can just dash to him, and then he'll cleave that side. So the easy way to dodge this is just keep moving forward when the knockback happens, and you should have more than enough time to get behind him before the attack goes off. But if you're playing the Gunbreaker, you can just save a Gunbreaker, or really any job with a gap closer. You can just save it to when that knockback is going off, and you don't have to worry about it. I'm actually curious. I don't know if anti-knockback works with it. I'm gonna test next time. Because fun fact, by the way, when it comes to like your arm's length, if an ability ever has like the orange indicator for the knockback, that means you can use your arm's length or any other, you know, anti-knockback tool. But if it's purple, or usually any other color, that usually means that you can't. Let's see, because this doesn't have an indicator. Yeah, so we can't. But yeah, so we're just walking, and we have, you know, more than enough time to make it. Also, I shouldn't use my thing there. Oopsie. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. So yeah, he's not doing enough damage to really hurt me. His auto attacks really aren't doing all that much. I haven't had to use a mitigation or anything like that. Ah, darn. I was trying to time it, but I don't think you can time it because it stuns you. It's sad. Oops. But yeah, simple boss, nothing really special. He has like 2 attacks. And he's dead. That's the first 10 floors down. Also, if you didn't know, you don't have to watch the exit. You can just leave duty right there. And you can do that for basically, but I'm capped my tomes. I guess it is the end of the week. That makes sense. Back we go. Funnily enough, like I think if I actually picked up all those silver chests, I think it would actually be relatively near to this aetherpool at these 10 floors. Because there was a good few of them. Intuition. Hey, we get to use an intuition. I think it's floor 30 or 40 where the change happens. I'm not sure. Alteration, we're going to go ahead and use that. We'll actually start to hold them when we, yeah, we'll start to hold them when we get to max. Okay. That's why you don't fight in rooms. Oh, you suck. Let's do something stupid. Yeah, don't do that, by the way. Don't dash into rooms. That is, like, one of the most dangerous things you can do. Because you're just asking to, like, fall right onto a trap. Frailty. Hey, you didn't want to give us the other one? You suck. Thankfully, we only have to get one more level. And then we can start going a bit faster. See? That's why you don't dash into rooms. Right on cue. Yeah, it's being overly generous with these silver chests. Or I just have bad luck with them normally. Both are equally possible. We got an accursed horde. I'm trying to remember where this song is from. Wait, is this the, is this the, Aether Chemical Plant? Like the final dungeon of... I think this is one of the heavens where, like well, 60 dungeons? See, I always hear the song, and I think it, like, sounds very close to, like, if anyone's played The Legend of Heroes, it very much sounds like a Legend of Heroes song. Mostly because of that piano. So it's, like, very Cold Steel-ish. Oh, actually, I think the song plays in a few of the, I think the song plays in a few of the, like, solo instances. Like, I could be imagining it, but I think this plays with, like, when you do the, words. The Warring Triad thing with Regulus. This isn't... Hey! We got lucky twice. Oh, there's only 2. Alteration. Hey, we're max level, so we'll actually start holding on to those. I do love this song, though. Come here. Oh, we have continuation. Well, of course we have continuation. And now, since we're level 70, we can just start speeding through these floors. Again, I don't think there's anything too dangerous on these 10. If I see anything, I'll remember it, but again, I don't think there is. Actually, the samurai might be on these floors. He's not going to be a problem to you if you're a tank. He can be a bit dangerous if you're playing other jobs, just because... Oh! I got to show off the thing! Get over here. He's just staring there. Menacing. Oh, whoops. I'm messing up my continuation by making a joke. He's just looking menacingly. Get over here. There can only be one. Oh yeah, I forgot to use triple trident. No. Okay, so occasionally, here's another thing you need to Heaven on High. Occasionally, you'll run into these little animals, and they can be all kind of different animals. It just depends. Like the dogs. This one's like the little lion thing, or the kunamu. And if you stand next to them, they give you a little buff, and they run. Well, so much for the little buff. So yeah, if you ever see a friendly animal in your Heaven on High run, make sure to stand next to it and, you know, get a free buff. Now there's still 2 new Pommanders we need to talk about, along with 1 new floor type, which I think we'll probably run into in these 10 floors. But this is... I was about to say, this is totally going to be a new Pomander, but no, it is not. Da 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 da. I inflicted you with a dot. 2 dots, actually. This might just be Regulus's thing. Or whatever that Garleon's name is. Don't mind me. Hey, there's the exit. Also, I love how I said, like, the Heaven on High music tends to be relaxing, and then it gets us this theme. Also, like, how many steals have we gotten at this point? I really don't get why they don't let you hold multiple Phoenix Downs. Oh boy, have haste. And a Serenity. And there's another one of our new Pommanders. Petrification. This is another one of your oh crap buttons. What Petrification does is it turns all the enemies to stone, making them die in 1 hit. I inflicted you with 2 dots. That means I can focus on you. So yeah, if you ever find yourself in a really sticky situation, or if you just need to clear a room really fast, you can use Petrification, and you'll be able to one-shot all the enemies. So yeah. Oh, Strength. Actually, thinking about it, there's not a... I think... Does Petrification replace Rage? And Succubus? I shouldn't have used that there. I should have, because the exit's right there. Because I don't think there's a transformation in Heaven on High. I know in Orthos they just turned it into 1 transformation. Which I like better, actually. It's funny when you like explore the whole floor, kill every enemy, and it's just you haven't killed enough. So it just means something behind you has spawned. Speaking of which, oh, the Heavenly Hand. Okay, so this isn't technically a dangerous enemy. So I think the dangerous thing about this is when I can I auto attacked it. I think the hand can knock you. Hi there. I think that the Heavenly Hand can knock you back, and that can be a bit dangerous, so be careful so you don't get knocked into, like, you know, an explosive trap or a room. I don't know for sure. I might be thinking of, you know, another enemy. This is a off... You know, we can test it. Are you gonna knock me back? Okay, I think I'm thinking of another enemy. I washed away. This is probably it. Yep. Oh, that one actually hurts, too. Yeah, so if you take too long, they'll use a knockback that actually might have killed me if I wasn't a tank. So yeah, you do want to be careful of that, but he would have died long before he ever actually used that. And you could probably line of sight it. Don't take that as gospel. That's me guessing. There are some attacks that can't be line of sight. Hey! This is the other new thing. You have these giant rooms. Yeah. So, you know, there's no walls. It's just one big, massive room. And the funny thing... Oh, Castile. And the funny thing about these particular floors, these labyrinth floors, is that there are multiple exits. And, not all of them are real, as we might get to see. Come here, you have in the hand. Wonder how far his knockback is, actually. So, now we have to look for the exit. We can tell... That's probably a chest. There's one of the exits. Oh yeah, I think these Heavenly Hands are, patrol enemies. Hey, sight. Oh, there's only one exit on this floor, so I couldn't show you. Okay, so how the multiple exits work, since I can't show it here, is that when you have one of these big floors and it has multiple exits, the exit that you step on might explode into a trap. And like usually I think it is an explosive trap, but I don't think it's exclusively explosive traps. I think it can be any of them. I think it can be any of them, like turning you into an otter or whatnot. Also, that's funny. That is our last new Pomander, I believe, because I think that's racing. So what this does is it makes you invisible, so enemies and traps? Yeah, enemies and traps can't see you. Which means, say you kill all the enemies, like say there was like a treasure room that I needed to get through in order to get to the exit, and there's just no way that I could walk around it. Instead of doing that, I could use concealment and just walk through the enemies, not having to worry about anything. And it lasts until, or alternatively, another one is, say you're on like a really hard floor and you pop an intuition, and well, there's an accursed horde on the floor, but you know, you don't want to have to deal with any of the enemies to, you know, get it. You can just pop a concealment, walk past everything, get your horde, and go to the exit. I don't think it works in combat. I do think you have to be outside of combat. I might test that later. That I don't know. I've never actually used it in combat, so I don't think it works. I think it breaks the second that you enter combat, so. But yeah. It's a nice survival tool. More silver chests. Thankfully, Heaven does go a lot faster than Palace, so assuming that I don't get another bricked run, because why did I put that in the air? I'm gonna go beyond 430, but the goal of this stream was to get that 430, so if anyone wants to do it themselves, they can look to this guide, and because this stream is gonna be in the pinned comment of my actual Heaven guide. The checkpoint guide. I guess while we're just going through this floor, I'll talk about a few other things. So, Heavenly Hand. So I made a post, a community post earlier talking about my stream schedule going forward. I have one more checkpoint stream I'm going to do for Eureka Orthos. And then after that, I think I might like put up a poll to see which of the 3 deep dungeons people would want to see me try and solo. Because I do want to try to go through one of the achievements. It's just something I've been thinking about doing for a bit. And that stream after the Orthos one will be me trying for that. Realistically, to be me building up my aetherpool again, because I've reset, because I've completely reset it to do these 3 videos, or these 3 streams. But that's kind of the idea of the Friday streams. The Monday streams are how I described it as like free days, where I basically just do whatever. Like more guided streams like I did with Blue Mage. Like this Monday, it's going to be going through the make me doing the different mass carnivals, and maybe more depending on just how quickly I am able to do that. I imagine it'd take a minute, especially with Goldor, because Goldor is a very slow fight. But yeah, so it'll be things like more guided streams, or just whatever, you know, I feel like doing on Mondays. It's also possible that I might move around the Monday streams, just if something comes up, like, you know, instead of like the Monday stream, or no, because the live letter is gonna be late Friday, not next Friday. I don't think next Friday. So never mind. I was about to say, I like, if there was a live letter, I would do, you know, move that Monday stream around, but I'm like, the next live letter isn't even, it's on a Friday, so I'd be doing this one, or maybe late Thursday. I don't know. Times are weird. Oh, look, a steal. I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, so that's kind of the idea. And obviously this is gonna change around again when Dawn Trail comes, because I'll be streaming my playthrough of Dawn Trail, among probably other things, trying to get all the new content and things like that. And so that's the idea for the future currently. Also, as just another little side, I have another video coming out probably in the next few days. I recorded it last night. I have to edit down the audio and actually continue getting the footage. I'm gonna edit it down and then see what I need to fill in, because I already have a lot of just like blanket like footage that I can use, but I need to know what else I need, because there's gonna be some gaps that need to be filled in. Like, I know I'm gonna have to record some abilities and stuff, but what's up? Oh, okay. Oh, this is Gubu. The Great Gubu Library. It looks strength. Yeah. It's also like possible that I'll use those Monday streams to just record myself like getting footage for like other videos I might make. Like, I'm an otter, I'm an otter, I'm an otter. Like maybe one idea that I would have is I've been thinking about is maybe making a video about how to get the Bozja cycle. In which case, I would kind of just do a few of those Monday streams, me going through Bozja, doing all the different content, showing how to get all the different notes, showing people how to easily beat the duels, and by easily, I mean cheese them. So that's an idea I've had for a video to make. I don't know if I am, at least I might, it's something I'm considering. I don't know if I'll do it anytime soon, but that's something in the bank. I have like 2 ideas. I have 2 videos planned currently. I have the footage for them, the thumbnails are made, the titles, descriptions, everything. I just gotta finish making them. One, like I said, I've already recorded. The other is not been scripted. And then I have a couple bigger projects that I'm planning on, but I'm kind of holding off on doing those until I get my new computer, which I've been having so many troubles with because, you know, I have never had such a hard time trying to give people money as I have trying to buy this new computer, and just everything that goes with it. Like I'm having problems with Amazon with buying my monitors and my cables, because like I don't know what's going on. Like I mean, I've had to talk to my bank. The bank's like everything's fine, and they're being weird. Thankfully, this month... Wait a minute. This month is almost over because this has been a crappy month. 2 near-death experiences. I'm being roped into, like, helping run a store that was just miserable. All these, like, issues with like buying like an upgrade. It's being disconnected during trying to shut the palace run. I'm being bitter. But nah, all things considered, I think things have been getting better. It's just kind of sucked because I've definitely wanted to make more videos this month than I have. But just because of how things have worked out, I just haven't been able. Oh god! That's probably not gonna kill me, but it's still, like, I don't want to get hit by the things. Oh, I don't have to kill things anymore. I'm just blindly murdering. Whee! Oh, I guess I can upgrade to... That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I guess I can upgrade to super potions. Whee! Ah. Wait a minute. Oh, you're over there. 3. You're looking... Okay, now you're looking away from it, which means you're gonna turn around. So there's a good chance those are sound enemies. I don't know for sure. But yeah. Hopefully next month's better, and I'll be able to get videos out more consistently. Like I said, I've already have 2 planned. Like I am... Hey, first mimic. Like I imagine that I'll finish cutting it up tonight, and yeah, I'll probably finish cutting it and getting most of the footage done, most of the actual editing done, and then I'll go in, record what I think I need, what I need to fill in those gaps, and it'll probably be published tomorrow or Sunday, within the next couple days. I imagine it's not going to take me that long to edit it down. Unless I want to get... Unless I try to overcomplicate things, which is possible. Which is possible. But, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. And then the next one, that one shouldn't be that bad either. I think it's... Because I think it'll probably end up being a bit shorter, which isn't that bad. Not shorter compared to the one I'm releasing. I think that one's going to be... The size of it now is 40 minutes, and usually the recording size is about 40 minutes, which about 70 to 80% of that's going to be cut, so that means it's probably going to be around a 10 to... Yeah, like a 10 to 15 minute video. I almost touched my thing. I didn't want to do that. I got one more floor before I can start opening my silver chests. Lego. I'm so tempted, but nope. I'm sticking to what I said. No silver chest for the first 20 floors. Haha. Okay, the floor 20... Which one's the floor 20 boss? Alright, the floor 20 boss. I don't remember what you do. I'll remember it as I see it. Same thing. Well, actually, use your vulnerability and things like that. I'm not going to re-up it. If you need it, use it. Again, he shouldn't hurt that much. I think he does like an in-out thing because he summons like bugs, doesn't he? I'll remember it when I see it. Like the first 3 bosses honestly aren't that bad. Ah, yeah, this is it. So it's like he's gonna like do a look away, and then the bugs outside are gonna like explode. So like if you get hit by the look away, you get disoriented and then run out and get hit by them. That's how this boss works. Again, that he has like one mechanic. It's not that bad to not that hard to dodge. You just don't have to look at him. I think he might do an AoE that makes it. We'll have to see. No, he does this. So yeah, like the bosses for the first like 3 floors or the first 30 floors are like pathetically easy. And to be fair, just Heaven on High generally doing it solo is so incredibly easy when compared to the other two. Not that the other two are that bad. House of the Dead takes a really long time, and the Hydra can kind of suck, like because he just hurts from his auto attacks. But like Orthos is just, while it's not like hard in the sense that you're gonna be dying. Orthos is hard in that it makes you actually respect things. Like, I can't be stupid like I've been doing with this. Like, for example, that hand, I'm just gonna sit there and let it, you know, actively do its big attack on me to see what it does. You can't do that in Orthos. Like, the thing with Orthos is things don't generally hurt, but the things that have mechanics just kill you. Like, as long as you're not letting stuff actually hit you in Orthos, you're fine. But if you actually get hit by like an attack that has like a cast bar or an AoE indicator, you just die. And like, and a similar thing like with Palace is that there are just enemies that you gotta be very careful of because they're just gonna kill you. Like, Heaven just doesn't have that for like most of the floors. Like, not saying it's easy, like all the deep dungeons, like Heaven on High is very like backloaded with its dangerous enemies. Like, you definitely do have to like respect like the later half of these dungeons. Well, like 60 to 70 or 60 to 100. I don't know, I said 70. But yeah, this boss has a mechanic, and it's an incredibly easy mechanic. Like, he hasn't dropped me below 80%. And I don't even have that steel anymore. That's another thing. Okay. Floor 20 down. Oh no! No more comedies. I got 2 intuitions? I don't remember picking up a second intuition. Now I'll actually start picking up my silver chests. Not because I need to, because again, I don't think the 430 boss is that bad either. But because I want to... Come on, give me a Pomander. Not a Pomander. Hey! There's the Magicite. The smart thing would be to build up 3 of them and, you know, use them when you need to. But I'm going to use them the second that we see a big room. So I think... I don't know this for sure. I think they work with fortunes. I've never really... Anytime I've used a Magicite with a fortune, it like seems like none of the enemies ever like want to drop extra chests, but I could just be imagining things. I don't know why. That was dumb on my part. You gotta put under fortune. Speaking of which... And for the record, I could still like probably pick up like multiple of the enemies. Like, I'm gonna do it here because why not? Like, I'm gonna just dot you and then focus on you. Oh god, let's look away. I'm not gonna open you because you're gonna explode and kill me. Okay. You can never be too cautious. Oh wait, no, I don't have to kill you because the exit's open! 3. You're looking right at it. Oh, you both suck. We're gonna sit here until the pacification wears off. You're actually looking right at it. You're so annoying. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, you... Are you sound-based? You suck. You suck. Yeah, baby. Ow. I don't know why I just interrupted. I can just do that. Steal. You know, it's really a shame that there's like not a... They didn't do something for like Blue Mage with Deep Dungeons. Like, I think it would be really cool if there was like a Blue Mage like roguelike, like Deep Dungeon type thing. Like, you go in, you just randomly learn spells as you go through, and you have to work with what you get. Like, that would be a really cool idea that they are never going to take advantage of. I say advantage of, they're just never going to do. But it'd be cool. It'd be really cool. It'd also be like a nightmare to balance. Like, you could have the primal spells be like a rare rarity. It'd be a really cool idea. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm really curious what they're actually going to announce at that live letter, because, like, I imagine we're going to get, like, maybe more details on the, you know, the media tour. Probably. No, I got nothing. I have no idea what they're going to talk about. So I imagine they're not going to say much until the media tour actually happens. So it's like, oh, bronze chest. What are you going to give me? Phoenix Down. I kind of hate that they give you Phoenix Downs. Oh, it's behind the thing. I was wondering where the silver chest was. Rude. Oh, we can actually burst the mimic before... I almost... We can actually burst that mimic before it even uses its box. That's nice. Whoops. You're not gonna be so kind as to be the enemy that, No, you don't. I think these guys might be able to knock you back too. I don't know for sure on that. Probably just thinking of their dungeon counterparts. Yeah, he had a cast there. Where'd you come from? That's funny. So yeah, I got that accursed horde just by accident. Oh wait, there's no regen. What am I doing? Okay, you know what? I don't trust myself. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use an Imperium potion, not because I need to, but because I don't want to wait for this to come back up. Down. I don't doubt. I don't trust not exploding. Okay, there we go. I know there's like a good chance that I wasn't gonna explode, but you can never be too cautious. Actually, I don't. Do gold chests explode? I don't remember. I know the silver ones do for a fact. Actually, I think it might only be the silver ones, because I don't think I've ever had a bronze one explode. I could be imagining things, though. It's hard to think in the moment. Off we go. I was gonna be really sad if I had to kill yet another enemy. I was about to hit Super Bolide for fun, and then I realized I can't regen, and it'd be like really depressing if I Super Bolided and just step on a like explosive trap after it wears off. Sprint enabled. Oh wait. More steals. Concealment. So here's another enemy you need to be somewhat careful of. Like if you take too long, if you take too long, he does like a combo. He also knocks back. The knockback you need to be careful of normally. It's like what he starts with, but I think if you let him do 3 attacks, he does like Madare, and it can hurt. Well, I'm an otter. 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 Also, I love that the hat has physics. Oh god. Let me know. Or the hat called like it has gravity. You know, I really wish. I think I really wish they would kind of add like those transformations. It's just the thing you can do. I think it'd be like really fun. No. You get over here. That's on you. I can. Perfect timing on that as well. Na 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 na. I was curious what they're gonna do with the like what new addition they're gonna make in Dawn Trail, because we're supposedly getting another deep dungeon in Dawn Trail as well. So I'm curious what they're gonna add to the formula. Because I really did like the stuff that they added to Orthos. Like I think the Dread Beasts are neat. I think the demi-clones are like... Ooh, we get to actually see Frailty. I think the demi-clones are also really cool. I don't know, I just like Orthos, the things that they did. Maybe a little step back on the oops, everything is just a one-shot. That might be something... I don't know. Actually, yeah, like some of the oops, everything's a one-shots kind of do suck. Mostly because of how many things you just have to line of sight in there, but overall, like, it's not so bad that it makes me just actively hate it. Oh, that's nice. Damn it. I'm an otter, I'm an otter, I'm an otter. I'm an otter, I'm an otter, I'm an otter. I am an otter. Na 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 na. I think the otter trap is the worst just because it makes you, or those traps in general are just the worst because it makes you waste so much time. That's why you always heal before you open those chests. Get over here. Yep. Always make sure to point yourself back when fighting these enemies because, again, they have that knockback. Yeah. The other issue, like Kevin on High has, is that, like, all the enemies that are, like, really dangerous are only really dangerous if they live for too long, which, admittedly, would be an issue for some of the jobs that have, like, low damage. Like, if you're going through, like, solo with a healer, you might see this Matare. But, like, with even, like, a good amount of damage, it's just... You know what? We get to see... Actually, no, we're gonna test this out, because I don't know. Does opening chests break this? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Haha! Of course it doesn't. I said you can... I know it doesn't, because you can get intuitions with it. Hey, see? They can't see us! Though if we take damage, so if, like, chest explodes, I believe that would break the concealment. But thankfully, we can't step on explosive traps, because we're hidden from the traps as well, for as much sense as that makes. Auto heal disabled. That's annoying. I'm getting that a lot, actually. Get over here. Enter night. You're gonna fool me. Yep. Are you gonna explode? No. I also risky fighting these in our room just because he could potentially knock me back into a explosive trap. Oh, I dodged it. Huh. Oh, we can leave. Do those things count as undead? Oh, he's a side enemy. Let's test it. Never mind. Ah, crap. Oh, I dodged it again. Affluence. Might as well. Don't mind me. Hey, steel. So many steals. Oh, we get the funny wheel enemies now. Aviation. Oh no, we're getting attacked by the funny wheel. Oh god. I don't know why I'm freaking out. That probably would not have done that much damage to me. Like, Heaven on High always has me freaking out when I'm about to get hit by, like, one of those attacks. But for the most part, like, yeah, it usually doesn't kill you. Get over here, fatty. I think they changed this. Because that one dungeon... Oh, is it just this? I'm gonna say a Scala. I think they changed, like, how these guys work, and it's sad. Because, like, there was the one you would walk over the path, and, or you would transform and then go over the path with, these big guys, and I don't think you do that anymore. I think you just spawn a light bridge now, which is kind of sad. Items unavailable. Boo. Concealment. Boo. Exit. Yay. The Heavenly Tengu. Tengus are, like, an enemy type I've always enjoyed. Over. Boo. Hey, it didn't explode. Bonus! And you never have to be worried about the room you spawn in. Traps usually don't spawn there. Enter night! Oh, no, I just want to see if you can dodge that. I guess you can't. Darn. Get over here. It's gonna make me kill every one of you, isn't it? It actually is. Okay, come on, come on. You have a mouth. It's like a little mustache, I just realized. Huh. I don't really see it when he attacks, but yeah, he's got a mouth under there. Interesting. I never actually took a close look at them. Ooh, boy. This is a fun floor already. Never gonna turn down strength. Makes these go faster. Open up, please. I can't see any safeties. Wait, when did we pick up a raising? I do not remember picking up a raising. Oh yeah, the other funny enemies. Figures. Funnily enough, this is an enemy that's like existed in the series for a very long time. I want to say, I could be wrong about this. I remember them appearing in 6. I want to say 6. They could have, maybe they might have appeared earlier. I don't think they did though. So I don't remember them in 5, and considering I just recently replayed that, I think I think they first appeared in 6. At least I believe. I don't actually know if they appeared in any other game other than that though. Switching, boring. Oh, we can just leave. Ah, darn. You had to turn to look at me, didn't you? Oh, here's the boss. A lower 30 boss, and with that, the checkpoint. Which is... Which boss is this? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. So this guy's interesting. Again, you know, use your strength steel if you need it. I already have one active, so I don't necessarily need to. So this guy is kind of confusing if you don't know what you're looking for. That's the stun. That's the wrong button. So he's going to do these line AoEs, nothing particularly special there, but then he's going to do Cloud Call, and this is where things can get a bit confusing. So what he's going to do now is he's going to do this radial, and what you have to do is this radial knocks you into the air, and so the only way to avoid taking damage is to get yourself knocked through one of the clouds. Now, that can be very difficult to figure out by yourself. Like, I think the first time I did this solo, was the first time I ever did it, and I think by the end of this fight, I had like collected over like 12 Vone stacks, because I think I got like 6 from the first one, and then like when they wore off, I got like another 4. I had a lot. Like I had collected many a stack by the end of this fight, but eventually I did figure out like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to be knocked through the cloud. Otherwise, again, yeah, nothing too bad with this fight, honestly. He's gonna do it again. We're just gonna keep him here. He does it. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one. Line yourself up with it. Whee! Get an upskirt. Now, this is the more annoying thing. He'll cleave one side of the arena, but again, if you're playing Gunbreaker, you can just like dash to him, not an issue. Or you have enough time to walk or sprint through. It's a long cast. Nothing too bad. And it's basically just rinse and repeat. Like, that's one thing about the bosses in Heaven on High. They just kind of don't do much. But to be fair, the same can be said about like the bosses in Palace. Well, some of them do a little too do a little too much. But yeah, nothing too bad here. Here it comes again. I want to finish off my continuum. Please let me. I'm gonna be greedy. Nope. That's what I get for being greedy. But to be fair, even if you mess it up, it doesn't hurt. Which is why, like I said, the first time I was able to do this, I was able to collect quite a few Vone stacks. I'm making this so extra by going around him and jumping. Haha. Born of blood for our fallen brothers. Here we go. I didn't even know there's like curtains up there. Come on. Got it. Yeah. Like, I even took a Vone stack and not that much damage at all. Haven't had to use a mitigation. Haven't had to use a potion. Come on. And that's the checkpoint unlocked. Like, yeah. Heaven on High is by far the easiest of the three to unlock that checkpoint. Also, we got aetherpool. Yay. So, yeah, we get the little score for, you know, doing the first 30 floors. Ah, no high score. That's funny. Oh, yeah. I forgot I got a silver bag. And let's go redeem them. We have to. I forgot to kick you out. What are we going to get? First bag gives us... Huh. Look, I got something I didn't have. Okay, I'm not going to complain. You can go right in the garbage there. Well, we still have a good bit of time left, so let's just keep going. See how far I can get. See how far I can get before we get to that, like, 3-hour mark where I usually, forget to reset my portrait. Where I usually reset, or in stream. I was about to dash to that man, and I literally just said earlier, worst thing you can do in the world is dash into a room. Enemies are going to start hurting a little bit more. And not enough to where it's going to be too dangerous. Again, it's like floor 60, 70 is where you got to really start being careful and where things are going to start taking a lot more time. But you do want to actually start doing a little bit of respecting the floors. Like actually maybe start using mitigations, pay attention to your health. Not walk into rooms and get hit by the traps. Keep your thing open. What? Oh, he went over there. So there was a roamer over here. Where did he go? Concealment, actually. Would you be so kind as to be the one that unlocks it? Nice. Bye, friend. Hi, friend. Or hi, friend. Bye, friend. It's all convenient. It was this room, and it was... Okay, yep. No, I figured it would, but I had to test it. Oh, give us great Google again. Do. No items available. Damn it. Does not want to give me armor or weapons. I do love how this enemy runs in the slowest running animation ever. Oh yes, little mask on. Let's see your little mask. Like how I talk about it. Oh yeah, you need to start respecting the floors, and then I take like 20 seconds to try to look at a man's face. So, hey, our first safety. Isn't ain't kind of stingy with. God, like so many of these floors like to look like treasure rooms. I keep thinking it. Maybe it's just big. I'd rather not. Rude. Hey, we can leave. Because I'm a greedy individual, I want to get this chest. Hey, another safety. They're just all on this floor. Okay. Oh, forgot I have a drink. I'm getting a bit peckish. Wait, peckish is our food, isn't it? Why can't we just stack Phoenix Downs? It's not like you're gonna break the game by having like a 99 of them. Like I have used like a Phoenix Down maybe like 10 times in my 6,000 hours in this game. And it's specifically been in this place. Not this place, it was in Palace, but you get my point. It's been in deep dungeons. Let's do a dumb. Oh boy, that went from blue to like slightly lighter blue to even lighter. Oh god. Gonna want me to kill a lot of enemies on this floor. Whoops, that's not the button I meant to hit. I don't think I want to let that attack go through. That's... I will say that attack is... I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that looks like it's gonna wipe you if you let it finish. That's a very slow cast. That enemy has a bomb on the back of their... Okay, it can be stunned. I don't trust that. The general rule that when like something's like really slow like that, you want to kill them like, as soon as possible. It's usually a room wipe. God, the Heaven on High rooms just seem so big. You suck. That's a little tanky. Not for you. At this point, that reminds you that mimics can only use their pox causing ability. So in that case, Malice every 30 seconds, which just happens to be the cast time of your interject. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about being poxed if you're playing a job that actually can stop it. Hi, friend. I aggroed them and they all both looked away. That's kind of funny. Oh, it's literally Harakiri. I just... Yeah, no, probably don't want to let that attack go off. Unless there's something to actually see. It's like, yeah, no, probably not. Like, I remember when I was going through Eureka Ortha, it's just like, ah, yes. That behemoth is casting Meteor. I'm very confident I don't want to let that cast finish. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, he has an untelegraphed attack. Oh, wow, you suck. Oh, wow, you double suck. The Gunbreaker equivalent to Call of the Void is just wanting to press... Oh, he uses it too. It's just wanting to press your, like, Super Bolide for no good reason. Did I try opening you already? Oh, yeah. I did. I did, in fact. Oh boy, another Serenity that I can't use! It is not giving me another one of the big rooms. I did want to show off Titan. But to be fair, he's literally just like the Summon Titan, like... Just, like, they straight up just, like, ripped the animation from Heaven on High to use for Summoner. It's not like people haven't seen it. Oh, God, I almost got animation locked into that. You lived with 0.1 HP. That's just rude. Nah, I don't want to be on that side. Got a super... Oh, shrink. Wait, what? Did... I didn't know he had a... Oh, did I just miss that? I probably just missed that earlier. Let's do something dumb! I was kind of hoping that I would dash through a trap there because it would be funny if that happened. I'll pull you because you're in the most annoying position. Well, you were the most annoying. Juji Sirtikin. Oh, good. I had to kill multiple of you anyways. No. This player's being a prick. Surely I won't step on a luring... Surely I won't step on a luring trap trying to go for this chest. Surely I won't step on a luring trying to walk back for this chest. Okay, good, I didn't. Also, it's the first purity it's given us, so that's just kind of a surprise. Usually, like, it only gives those to you when you can actually deal with the pox. It never gives it to you when you can't. We get it. Actually, I mean, no reason not to. Oh, we got the dogus. Whoops. Oh, it helped if I did that before placing the dot. Oh god, I got something in my throat. Oh, that was a dumb move. 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 That was a... It worked out. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. That was a dumb move. So I've done the first 30 floors at this point, so I can have my Empyrean potion. So I'm putting it back on my bar, so if I decide to be a dumb again, because I am. Oh, I am gonna be dumb again. No question. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am too much of an impatient, reckless, dumbass to not do something stupid again, like just not use second witching and super lighting without any of my potions, or without my like very powerful regen potions, or my, you know, heal up. Damage does this actually do? Not that much. Come on. Oh god. That went up like none. Oh, frailty. Nice. Also, just keep this open. That is the smart thing to do. Get over here. No. Oh, that actually wasn't that many at all. There is not to. I could go. Yeah, wait. Nope, that's back. Should actually go for the silver chest. No reason not to. Well, actually, there's every reason to do it. Unless there's no reason not to. I need to. I need the aetherpool now. And it's sad because it gave me like so many chests in the like first floors, and now it's like, ah, you can have it now. They're not gonna give it to you, but you can have it. Do wish it to give me more arms, just because durability is nice, but more damage lets me clear faster. Intuition. Nice. Never mind. I just realized we're on floor 38. Less nice. How far can you jump? Pretty far. What if I went like on a full-on sprint? If I could make him like jump. How far I can make him jump. Yeah, man. Ow. Well, that's pointless. Dogu! Second Dogu. Third Dogu. To be fair, I can leave now. I don't need to fight the third Dogu, but it's a Dogu. Nah, I should finish you off. Oh, you suck. An alteration. Nice. Don't mind me. You suck. You actually minded me. I said don't do that. Yeah, we have a good assortment of Palmanders now. It's a shame that, you know, we're probably... This run's gonna probably die at a time if I'm not stupid eventually. Alright, you. I kind of wanted him to jump through the wall. I figured he wouldn't because, you know, line of sighting it. I figured that's gonna work, but it would have been funny. Yeah. I think another problem with Heaven on High is that just too many of the enemies are kind of forgettable. Like with Palace and Orthos, like you remember the really dangerous enemies. I'll stun you. I can stun you. Like you remember that like four-armed bastard from Orthos. You remember the zoos in the later floors of Palace. Do you mind? Heaven probably does have the coolest mount for completing it, though. Like, the horse is actually really cool. So many doggos. Okay, I'm not... Seriously, there's a lot of doggos. Don't be greedy. Could leave, not going to. Good, though. You suck. No. I'd rather not. Can I, don't mind me. You wouldn't just convene... No, you wouldn't. You're gonna turn around, aren't you? Thank you, friend. Bye, friend. Hey! There's our horde. Us are really lucky that we actually got this sword. Don't mind me. Oh, there's a silver chest in here too. Neat. Maybe this one will actually give me something. Da 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 da. The same deal. All bosses use the strength and steel if you believe you need it. I don't think I do. Because again, like, boss isn't that hard if I remember correctly. Actually, I think this might be the easiest one. Yeah, because he just does like the arrows and then like you just like come up here. I think they're like line. No, it's a knockback. It's not even as hard as I thought it was. Yeah, this boss is literally just don't be dumb. Oh no, anyways. Rude. Fury. Oh no, anyways. What? Oh, I shielded it. Yeah, for those who don't know, you can do what's called zeroing out, which means that if an effect is reliant on you taking damage, then the effect won't happen if you shield the damage. So in that case, the knockback is reliant on me taking damage, and since I didn't take damage from the attack, I didn't get knocked back, which is what happened there. I took 0 damage, therefore I did not take the knockback. That doesn't work with things like Super Bowl Light, though, because that's technically not you taking... Like, invulns are weird, because technically you are... I think you do technically still take the damage, at least for the purposes of, like, mechanics. It's weird. Like, I think if I was the Super... I'm not going to test it. But I think if I was the, like, Super Bowl Light, I would still get knocked back. Actually, no, screw it. Let's test it. Okay, now it does. Thought it didn't. I might be thinking of something else. It might only work with certain things. So I think what I'm thinking of is like with P10. Not P10, E10. I don't think you could do that one. I also just might be talking out of my butt. It's possible. But yeah, zeroing out is a thing. It doesn't work on every mechanic, but it does work on some. Like famously, like I said, E10. You know, the dog in the Savage. There's orbs that you had to deal with, and specifically, there's one part in the fight where because of the orbs, you have to deal with a massive amount of downtime. But if you brought the right party, you could just shield through the whole thing and not lose any damage. Because you could just avoid like the bones or damage downs by, you know, zeroing out the damage. It required a very specific party, mind you. I think you needed an Astro, a Scholar, a Paladin, a Warrior, probably a Monk. I don't remember what it was, but you needed a lot of healing and just a lot of classes that could do mitigations and shields. Another good example of where it was like you could easily do it was in Emerald Extreme. During the ad phase, you know, he would do the knockback at the end, and it was just very easy for like a Scholar or an Astro to back when there was shield Astro, just to like stop the knockback with the shields they put on everybody by default. Yeah. There's also like other fun little interactions like that. Like I know in E10, not E10, E9. If you had a Paladin, you never had to do a tank swap because the Paladin could just cover the tank and they wouldn't get the debuff that required the swap. Those fun little things you can do to get around debuffs. I don't think that works on everything, though. Oh, let's keep going. Whoops. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to fix my portrait. Oh boy, a purity. I'm not playing Machinist. Oh no! Good thing that doesn't hurt. That's the second time that my Rough Divide... Yeah, Rough Divide's almost got me in trouble. Plain pound. Okay, I need to make sure or something. Super potion. That actually hurts like a chunk. Don't have to go that way, so we're not going to go that way. Silver chest. And this is actually the right way too, so double reason to get the silver chest. Oh, darn. If I would have just committed, I would have been fine. Whee! I thought it was gonna explode. I don't trust chests, I have trust issues. It's smarter to go back to that room. Actually, yeah, it's just straight up smarter to go back to this room because I know there's enemies in there. Hi, friend. Can I bother you for a moment? Easy. Ow. Ow. Intuition! Yay. Oops. Come on, you casting bastard. Wrong button. Come on, you casting bastard. We can get you over here. These rooms like this, they can be a bit annoying for traps. Get over here, you casting bastard. Oh, I dodged that stone. That was like perfect timing for that. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to kill that thing too, aren't I? Yep. Get over here. Hey, I dodged it again. Haha. You suck. I don't have to kill the other things. Nice. It's a small little golem. No reason. So we go straight to the next floor. Kind of annoying. I think I need more magicite, which I mean, guess is a good thing. I'd rather the aetherpool, but it'd be cool. It would be neat if it gave me Odin, because I've never actually used Odin. But I actually don't know what floor Odin will actually even start to show up on. So he's just a little guy. Oh, that was a Serenity. Time to beat up more little guys. Oh, good, he can be stunned. I was taking a gamble on that. That's the wrong button. Slowly but surely. Building that aetherpool. I also wouldn't hate if it gave me another petrification just so I could show that off. I need to start respecting these floors. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, there might have, I think there was one on the previous floor. I just didn't see it. Oh, sight. Nice. Oh, this is actually a big floor. Oh. That's fine, I guess. I don't like it, but I can probably deal with it. Dude, not being able to use my continuum is so mean. Look at it, just wanting to be used. Rude. Oh, look, a blast. You know what? Let's save ourselves some time. Get over here. Get over here. Oh yeah, actually opening chests are going to be a bit risky here because I can't interject. But I do have a few poxes, so it's not that bad. A few purities, rather. I already have a sight, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yeah, I have no clue where this song is from. Come on, friend. We're going on a trip. Okay. God. Some of the floor effects really do suck, especially with certain jobs. Like the fact that I can't use my continuum just makes me so sad. And it's like a machinist, the fact that you can't use your reassemble, again, sad. But like the funny thing is, like on, you know, your, where are you looking? Actually, are you a sound enemy? No, you're not. Oh god. Like on the casters, I don't think it's really an issue because, well, okay, well no, summoner doesn't get their other, like their OGCDs until like Endwalker, so I don't think it would be an issue for them, and I don't think it is for Red Mage. Well, you wouldn't get your, like your, actually no, you wouldn't get your, that's probably something that needed to be interrupted. Oh crap, Bull still got the dodo horn. Nice. Three alterations. That makes 3 floors later. Easier. Oh, wait. Does that mean that he's on... Oh. Does that mean he's on floor 90? Hell, he might actually get that... Postal might actually get that title. Like in only a few tries. Let's be stupid! Okay. For the record, I do that exact same thing with Summoner and Eureka Orthos, and it almost gets me killed like so many times. But it's too funny not to do it. Oops, I did it Dash, just continue on and kill mobs along the way. Rock slide! No. Don't mind me, just going along my merry way. Yeah, you're coming with me. Enjoying the side over there, buddy? You're next. Actually, it's probably you. Oops. Wrong button. There is no way I avoid... You know what? There's a silver chest in here. God damn it. Thought I was being clever. Bastard. Well, they're not sound enemies nor proximity enemies, so good to know. I don't have that information memorized, so definitely could have been punished there. I also could have stepped on the littering. So nice to steal. Lego. Being very rude. No. We'll go ahead and use the effluence. Why not? What's in here? Oh, fortune. Might as well. We're just gonna ignore you. Probably gonna have to fight things on my way out. I don't see an exit. Nope. Don't mind me, Mr. Rockface Man. A lot of rocks on these 10 floors. She's just a... And we're bringing you over here. Really dumb to fight him right here, by the way, but screw it. God, that attack just looks so dangerous compared to what it actually does. Please don't make me have to go find an enemy. I guess there's one over there, but I'd rather not. Can you please be the last enemy I need? Please. God, you suck. Yeah, at least you give me a pity potion. Excuse me, Sork. We talk about your day. By that I mean, you know, brutal murder. Okay. Would have been particularly upset if it made me go all the way back to find yet another enemy. When it was like golden. Oh, there's a fortune. I was like doing that. I was gonna say. I didn't remember activating an intuition. Maximum HP decreased. Oh, nice. Wait, what? Oh, there's a silver right there. I just completely missed it. Excuse me, sir. May I have a word? No reason not to. Where are you? Conveniently, the exit's in the silver chest room. Actually, you know what? I think they do a, something dangerous. But I don't think they live long enough to actually do it. An intuition, why not? Please don't be on this floor. Okay, thank God. Oh, we activated the side. I'm gonna worry about chests. Haha! Oh, wait, strength. I don't have to worry about traps, rather. Excuse me, sir. Can we talk about your day? I did that in the wrong order. Oh, well. Excuse me, sir. Can I talk about your day? I'm pretty sure these don't explode, but I'm being careful. That's probably over 80%. Please don't. Okay, don't mind me, sir. Just mind my own business. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you want to think, like, using explosive traps to like make things go a bit faster is actually a really like, a decent idea if you ever pop a site. Excuse me, sir. Ah, crap. Actually, I want to pop a mitigation for this. No, you don't. You bastard! You suck, sir. You very much suck. Come on. Keep moving. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure this thing's a sound enemy. It is. We don't care. But it has no eyes, therefore it can only hear. That's funny. At least the mimic was kind enough to make up for the sin. You're coming with me. I could just stun that, probably. Let's test it. I could, in fact, just stun that. This is stupid! This isn't stupid because there is no traps, and there should not be traps in this room, at least. Well, that looks like a really annoying room. You want to be concealment? Nah. Actually, screw it. We're using a concealment. They're not that useful. Well, at least... Well, no, they are. In the latter floors, like, getting to the exit without being seen is very useful. But also... I'm not gonna say that. I can't use the steel. Oh well. Not that it matters all that much. I'll hopefully get a replacement before I move on, or before I make it to where I'm gonna need it. Thank you very much. If you want to make the world right, be a steel. And I mean, that works too. We're on... Okay, 49 last floor. Nah, the intuition's useless. Darn. Oh well. Enjoying that? I'm not machinist. Enjoying that wall there, buddy? Ah, crap. Right. Whoops. Time to be stupid. Ah, I missed. Darn. I broke my combo. I'll do that when we leave. Come on, me. Whoops. Yes. Because it... Don't mind me. Nice to see you, sir. How's the wife and kids? I didn't care anyways. Now that we're gonna get the intuition on the boss, right? Which one's this one again? I really do not remember the Heaven on High bosses. Oh, this is the... Ew. I don't know if I do remember this one. Yeah, this is the... You have to dodge his... bullcrap. Remembering that bullcrap is the hard part. This is just look away. Yeah, you have to do everything based on his animations. That's an AoE. Go to where there's not one. Nope. Again, this boss isn't even that bad, really. It's just you got to pay attention to his, like, his body, because he doesn't have indicators. That's the only, like, hard part about it. Would you kindly make your way over here, sir? I require your relocation. Yeah. So like when he raises up his arm, he's just gonna do like a frontal cone. When he looks like he's having like a nipshit, and he's a nipshit. Yeah, when he's having like a moment, he's gonna shoot the laser, and then there's the eye. Yeah, it just repeats the same things. You just gotta pay attention to what he's doing. Like now he's gonna summon his orbs and do his radial. There's his radial. There's his orbs. Just get away from him. Okay. You don't have to move this time, sir. He's gonna do his claw in a second. There it is. Don't mind me. Just gonna go tickle your tail. He's gonna have a moment. Then do his look away. And it's just gonna repeat these. Not bad at all. It's only a struggle if you don't know like what these animations are, but like this isn't. Ooh, this one's a slightly annoying pattern. I'm going to need you to relocate, mister. Over here, please. Too closer over here because I need to dodge behind you. Don't mind me. Go ahead, have your moment. There we go. And again, I still have like really low aetherpool considering, but like he's not doing anything to me really. Like realistically, I should have closer to like 40. I might be overestimating, but I should have a like, bare minimum. I'd say I should probably have 30 in each at this level, like realistically. Don't mind me. It just goes to show how like easy Heaven on High is, at least for these early half. Like, it will start to get more difficult in the next 10 levels. To be fair, I think the only boss that's particularly bad is the floor 90 boss. That I think that one can be a bit... it's something, we'll put it that way. But the rest of them, honestly... Mind me. Again, I haven't had to use a mitigation or anything like that, just to show you. And I do have the steel, but like, I mean, the steel is only like, how much does this say how much it is? It's 40%, but like, he hasn't like done more than the 10% of my health. Like he just did there, but it's because I was like standing rather close to that radial, and it's like he's not gonna do enough damage to really hurt me at this point. It's like, yeah. And I'm out regening the damage he's doing it to me. I need you to move over here, sir. And there he is. You did a little twist force there at the end. Oh, we got 2 gold sacks. I don't think we start to get the good sacks until around 80. I think the platinum sacks or something, whatever they're called. I'm getting a decent bit of causalities. How many do I have now? Ooh, that's 2 parts of the relic weapon. What am I going to get from my gold sacks? What am I going to get? Also, I think I'll do another 10 floors, and that'll be about time. It'll be over time, but it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I don't have that. Cool. Do have that, though. Nice. I'm never going to turn down a minion I do not have. Bye. Also, that's the, not Heaven on High. That's the, Gubu music, I think. Sounds like it with the name. Okay, let's do 10 more floors. Haven't really had any... Why do I put that into the air? Why do I put the words? I haven't... to be fair, I didn't finish it, but, you know, now that I said the first half, I gotta finish the second half. I was about to say, you know, so far we haven't really had any trouble. And, we also haven't had any, like, big... We've had the one big floor, which is kind of surprising. Usually you'll see more of those, but we haven't. Oh, God. I think these things knock you back. Oh, God, they put a bleed on you. Oh, God, that bleed kind of hurts. Oh, God. You're tanky. Jesus. This is where, like, my lack of aetherpool is really gonna start feeling it. Oh, God, there's 2 of them. Okay. Screw it. We're just gonna... Yep. Don't mind me. You two are really annoying to have to deal with, both of you. Okay. One down, another to go. Oh, crap. Well, yep, nope. Thought I'd dodge that. Well, let's wait for it to end. That's just me being greedy. Like, yeah, no question about it. Though, to be fair, that was gonna be an uphill battle. I was actually probably gonna run into time because that I should. Eesh. That's rough with that low of aether pool. Yeah, that was me being greedy. I should have stunned. I should have interrupted. Oh well. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call that there. Go ahead and reset that while I'm thinking about it. Also, I literally jinxed myself there. That's funny. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for our FC Glam contest, which I'm actually gonna go work on my. I have a glam, but I kind of want to work on something that's not as put together in 5 minutes. And then Monday we'll be doing the Mask Carnival. Next week we'll be doing Orthos, and after that, Friday after that, I'll be going for the solo time. Well, I'll be trying to build some aetherpool for whatever I'm going to solo. But yeah, that if you look at the community post, I've kind of like or if you look at the live channel, I have the next few streams planned out. So yeah, that's it for me.